Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are playing Control again. The last time we left off in Control, we found out that Tomasi, who was the IT specialist, didn't believe in the HRA suits, so he went off and worked without one, and we found him pretty much possessed, overtaken, whatever you want to call it, by the hiss. And we beat him up a little bit, and then he ran away. And we found the telephone that the board uses to communicate with the directors over space and time. And we spoke to the previously alive, now dead ex-director. And he told us a few cryptic messages. And then we are now trying to find the remaining, supposedly, we assume, still not controlled by the hiss members of the Federal Bureau of Control. So the one we are tracking down right now is Marshall. She is the one that was actually working with the HRAs, testing them, and trying to find an I think she was looking for like the large HRA. I don't exactly remember, to be completely honest with you. It's been a very cryptic situation. So to get a little bit of a refresher, we're going to come in here.
Hi, Jesse.
And talk to our good old friend Pope.
I keep finding traces of Darling.
So Darling is the one that said he had one large HRA,
Where
but
could he be?
he said he had a
But he's usually in his office
specific
in
important
one of
place
his
he
labs.
wanted to go
Dr.
take it
Darling
and
has
use
quite a
it.
few all around the bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Seems like she wanted to be the director.
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material.
Can only be one.
Ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
She likes to talk a lot. I just asked about where Darling was. You didn't have to tell me your whole life story.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Not as dangerous as ladders.
Very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
So you're just in a board meeting and all of a
How do people
sudden
work here?
200,000 gallons of water and a tiger shark appear out of nowhere. No big deal.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before.
Like a
Something that
stapler.
requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens
Excuse
at the
me.
Bureau, including the science,
Had to
is
clear my
without
throat.
precedent.
What exactly
Has she seen the
is
Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the
It's like a
oldest house.
space-time
but how come we can
portal.
only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door
She looks
leads to a
skeptical.
different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
I could have already told you that.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
I mean, we've all seen Spider-Man Multiverse. We know what's going on.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he
Weird
turned it
nerd
down.
flex.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
Or is that just
No.
me?
What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Because
No reason.
that's how they work for me.
Don't tell her that. She's gonna
What?
think you're a
Really?
freak.
Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Who gets that excited about taking tests?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water.
Ah,
I
you're
love it.
dumb. You never knew it. How could she be
See you
researching
soon.
them for so long and
Be
not know that
careful
they
out
do
there.
the one thing that I use them for? Jeez, you slacker. What's this equation? Yeah. Quantum theory. Kitty stuff. So find Marshall. We have completely been overlooking all of these mods, by the way. So let's take a look. What do we got? The one we're using right now is health recovery plus 25%. Do we have one that's better? Energy rare. Ooh, that's a rare one. Health recovery 26%. Now we're talking 30%. I need to look in this menu more often. Doing the 30%. Nice. Unless there's a better one down here. Nope. Cool. Shatter. What do we have for shatter? We got projectiles fired plus 2. Holy cow, I have so much stuff I have not seen. Damage. Projectiles fired plus 3. What have I been doing with my time this whole time? I've been just playing with little kitty toys. I could have had 3 projectiles firing every time. Alright, now we got grip. Energy gain from headshots. Oh, you know I'm all over that. I actually like this one. Yeah. So there's like 3 other gun modes that we haven't even found yet. Pope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector to create more HRAs. I knew it had to do with the HRAs, I just didn't know the exact specifications. Jesse believes Marshall may know more about Dylan, my brother. My brother. We've read all these. I just want to do like a quick refresher. I think we've read all these. Oh, wait. There's one I picked up off stream that we didn't read. Paranatural topics. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. Okay, so only para-utilitarians can get power from an object of power, or can anybody get object powers, but then they become a para-utilitarian? The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. Oh, little blanky. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some blank exists within the body. And like all muscles, it can be exercised. Oh, I know all about my exercising my blank. To continue my analysis, I've officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen, until I showed up. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Okay. We already read that. We read that about the safe. Control points or locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions. We already read that. So I did play a little off stream just to test some new streaming settings. So there might be a couple things I picked up, but nothing too big. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed, the scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. I'm finding it. I want to find a cowboy boot so I have the ability to make really, really, really loud noises. Already saw that. And I think we're all caught up now. Alright, so now let's go find Marshall. Marshall.
The HRA reacts to the hiss resonance.
Is there anything in you? Gotta check every nook and cranny. You need all the specials. All the loot. All the loot drops. So, I did change some stream settings, so my stream should look a little crisper. Hopefully, everything looks a little bit better, smoother. The last time I played Control, I didn't realize it until I actually went back and reviewed the video after the stream. But it was like really jumpy and jittery, and I couldn't figure out why for the life of me. Turns out, currently, or at least with the graphics card I have, you can't really stream and use ray tracing at the same time. Womp womp. So, ray tracing is now off, so we can have a nice smooth stream. Apparently there's some sort of compatibility issues with it. Because according to a lot of forums that I saw online, I'm not the only one who ran into that issue. I just didn't know it was an issue until after I saw the VOD after the stream, and then I realized how jumpy it was. So I did a couple tests, that's why I was playing off stream for a bit, just to test what was causing the jumpiness. And it turns out as soon as I turned the ray tracing off, it all ran, what the heck, just blew up. It all ran a lot smoother, so we're currently playing without it. Which honestly, over the stream, I don't think you could really see much difference anyways, it was more for my benefit, but it still looks really good without it, so I'm not gonna complain. It's cool, it's cool. So, oh, I knew one was left, but I didn't know he was right there. I see you up there. I'm gonna destroy you. There's the other one. Oh god, he's blowing me up with rockets. I had to finish up and hurry up and finish that thought before it came out being really bad sounding. Give me your dead body. How's it work? Oh, there's a lot of stuff killing me. Stop killing me, stuff. I would love to know where that rocket guy is so I can avoid being shot in the face with another rocket, please. Alright, off to a heavy start here. Oh, that's where we came from. What the heck? Alright, so we can't go this way. It is bad. It kills us. Oh, I did find a secret up here off stream. Huh. So now you're all caught up. Now you know everything that you missed. There is a place I found. Where was it? Not here, I don't think. But like while I was off stream testing the stream quality, like I was just running around random rooms and I found like so many new things. Oh, book club update. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Man, they are obsessed about this book. Everyone should get the reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny. Penny. Another episode of the creepy-ass puppet show. Shh, listen and enjoy. What the heck?
What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet. A very fat person.
Dad says my mama went missing in
That's rude.
actions. She walked
hope you looked over. We'll find your mama together.
What? Oh my god, that's so creepy. Sorry about that. That was a little unsettling. What is going on with those videos? Shortcut. Oh, that's the unbreakable wall, never mind. Those videos are something else, they are creepy. We'll find your mother together. Fake planes. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks, like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. And it was to the New York Tribune. I mean, it's clearly a well thought out theory. He's covered all of his bases. Doesn't leave any area for questioning. The airplanes we see in the sky are the real monsters. That's awesome. Who thinks of this stuff? Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. Maybe I should look at a map. A map, please? We are not even on the right floor. That's awesome. So, let's see. I think there's like one area on this floor though that we couldn't access before that we can get into now. See if I can find it. If I can't find it before too long, I'll just move on to the next floor. It's the training room though, wherever that's at. Wait. No, nothing. Here? No. It's up here. That mumbling never gets old. Don't ever stop. Martial lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. It can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as all hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Marshall, it would be really cool if in that letterhead you told me where you were, because I'm looking for you. And this building is big. Very, very big. What the hell is this room? Ah! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to come in here. Rip all their mainframes apart. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Ooh, get away from the grenade. Shoot another one at me, I dare you. Thank you. They actually listen. They always listen. They're so stupid. Oh god, why are there so many more? What room is this? What have I walked in on? Ah, grenade. Why are there so many grenades? Why is this room so important to you? Please just leave me be. I walked into the wrong room, for crying out loud. Forgive me. doors opening like, you can leave. You don't have to stay. But now I'm determined. You attack me? The director? I literally run this place. Who do you think you are, huh? Huh? Got him. Never stood a chance. This room is literally empty. What was even the point of having so many enemies in here? Data breach. Snowball, welcome to the stream. Hello, Bubby. Guess I joined in the middle of a gunfight. Yeah, we're just kind of like wandering around trying to find this one area. It's a training room that I remember them mentioning earlier in the game that has a object of power in it, and I can't remember where it is. So we're just popping into every room, and this one was just filled with enemies for no reason. Confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Were those cubes containing OOPs? I don't think so. I think those cubes actually just had computers in them. I'm not entirely sure what this room is. Following are the confirmed identities of the users: Patrick Stroijens, Rubens Nogueira. I am butchering all of these names. Ardo Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jacko Sarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. So, like, people who worked here in the Bureau of Control, like, weren't trusted and were being surveilled. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, this is all that's in here, is like a bunch of these computer monitors that I only left one intact because I used the rest as weapons. Oh wait, 2 intact. And then this door that is welded shut. So I'm not sure what the purpose of this room is. How are you doing tonight, Snowball? Thanks for joining, by the way. If I didn't already say that, which I think I did. If I can't find this room, we'll just move on. I'll come back to it later. I was interested to know what it was that's inside the room, but at this point, we'll probably save more time by just not bothering. Maybe it's not even on this floor. It's a very real possibility, actually. Director's office, boardroom, central executive affairs, mailroom, cafeteria, communications, pneumatics. I don't think it's on this floor, actually. So let's just move on. Doing well, just relaxing with some lasagna. Ooh. Lasagna. Could have sworn right after you said lasagna, all that muttering that's in my ear right now said yum yum. I just went around in a circle. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm lost. This muttering, I hope it stops at some point, because it might legitimately drive me crazy. Fly, fly! Hiss likes Italian food, yeah. They were all saying, yum, 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 yum. I heard lasagna. Someone has lasagna for us. Alright, so where do we want to go? Wait, this is not right either. The Janitor's office? Not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going. I know I'm supposed to be finding this Marshall, research in parapsychology. So I must be looking for the parapsychology sector, of course. Why didn't I think of that? I know exactly where that is, silly game. I don't actually know exactly where that is. Never even heard of it before. Wait, this is not right. This is the exact same way I went the first time. Okay, bear with me. We've officially wasted the first half hour of the stream doing absolutely nothing. I'm so mad I could just... Never mind, I can't use my powers in this hallway, so I'm just gonna do nothing. That's how mad I am. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing. Research sector. Ah, I'm familiar. So the stream should look a little nicer because I amped up the resolution, so I'm hoping it actually makes a noticeable difference. If not, then It was all for naught, and I wasted my time there too. This is what I was gonna do because I'm so mad. Destroy all of your time logins. Haha, your punch cards are worthless to me. Ooh. Ooh.
Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications.
It does. Look at your
I'm
big
looking at
smiling
Mr.
face.
Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens.
Bow chicka bow
Anyway, I've
bow.
been here for 24
Bow
years
chicka
now.
bow bow.
I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries. Authored studies of grave importance.
Who wore it
And
better?
In all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and
He's like,
borders
oh, I
of
gotta look
reality
busy. The camera's
to
on me.
make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual.
the heck?
Otherwise, bad things will happen.
It's nodes. I don't know what the heck that is.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Stop watching me! They stopped watching. Research center. We're going to the research. We need parapsychology, which is down. Got it. Oh god. I don't like you. No! Stop! This is too much too quick. I wasn't ready. Oh, he's dead. Man, it's like knocking him out of the sky. Wait, you guys are new. Wait, what do you do? I don't want to know. These are different looking guys. What the heck is going on in this area? Shoot me, I dare you. Shoot me, I dare you. Dummy. Oh, I did not grab the rocket. Ah, that was a big mistake. I'm gonna die. Hey, snipers? What the heck? I don't have a sniper. What is going on? The Hiss have stepped up their game. Ooh, almost died. Wait, how did I walk past all of this health and not pick it up? Rainbow? Where's the rainbow? I missed a rainbow? Where's the rainbow? Oh, you mean like the lens flares on the screen? Or did I miss something? I was too busy being attacked and trying to be murdered. Wow! Wow! What the heck? Rainbow smoke explosion when you blow up some of the enemy. Oh, that's cool. See, I'm not focusing on that part. I'm focusing on like trying to stay alive. That is cool to know it does that. Hey, die! Which one of you is the sniper? I need to kill you. I think that was him. A sniper, like, one shot kills me. I hardly have any life left after getting hit once. Oh, don't. Here, catch your buddy. Oh, there he is. Son of a gun. Get out of here. Oh, man. That's very smoky. Where did you guys all come from? I'm like destroying all these priceless artifacts that are in display cases. I'm sorry, Control. It's the only thing I can do. Oh, wow. Stop it. Stop trying to kill me. Now I want to use one of these artifacts. Give me. There we go. I think this was made by Galileo. Oh, Galileo this. Got him. Ooh, man. This sniper, yes, I'm familiar. I just almost died like 5 times by them. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. Yep, sounds familiar. It sounds like a sniper. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that the rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarter combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Wow, okay, well. Good thing I read that after I fought 3 of them. No, I can't stand near it. It's gonna kill me. Wait, can I destroy it? Get out of here. It's moving. Get out of here. Wait a second. Wait a second. I get it. Ooh, parasite. Stop looking at me! Did not work. First try. Rainbow, double rainbow. I was actually playing a new game the other day, and I don't remember what game it is, because I play like a new game almost every day. And right at the beginning of the game, there was a double rainbow. I thought it was funny. That's the story. It was such a good story.
She's in trouble. I need to
Yeah.
reach her.
I do need to reach her, but first I need to be able to see. What the heck is that? The heck? I feel like I don't want to be near that thing. Is it the most beautiful thing you'd ever seen? What does it mean, though? A double rainbow! I thought that meme died a long time ago, but then I played that game and I was like, oh, apparently that's still a thing. It's so bright. Why did I turn my brightness up? My eyes are burning. Ow. I see you. Ooh, the door closed behind me. Run, 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 run. That's not fair. I was trying to back up through the door while I was attacking them and the door closed. Snipers? Snipers on the hill? Oh, direct hit. Oh, man, that's so satisfying. Just destroying people with random objects. Makes the fight so much more fun than just a regular firefight when you can just tear the room apart and launch it at people. Ooh, yep, that hit me right in the face. No, don't do it again. Ouch. Reminder. A good defense against rockets is not to smack them with my face. Who knew? Oh, I'm familiar with this area. This is the research center. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like I was just here like 10 seconds ago. At least I don't have to fight these guys again. That's what she said. What, don't smack it with your face? Is that what she said? Sounds like she's boring. Stop looking at me. Stop it. Quit it. Ha ha ha. What button combination puts my boobs on here? Copy. 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 Just kidding, chat. What am I, 5? Psych, I totally would have done if it let me. Alright, I'm ready this time. I'm gonna come in there with a chunk of floor. Like, you guys weren't ready for floor? Yeah! Look at that, one hit kill. That guy definitely was not ready for floor. Oh no! No! Thought I killed the sniper. How can I tell which one's the sniper from back here? It's impossible, they all look alike. Oh god! There's stuff exploding everywhere. Hide behind the wall. Ah! No, 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 no. Die. He got launched across the room. That's awesome. Explosions, explosions, explosions. Explosions. I want that. That's not what I wanted. I want that. Get the guys that are low on health. Get them. There we go. Okay. One more. Got him. Okay. Now we even the playing field a little bit. Let's run down here and get some health. Do it quick, do it quick, do it quick. Oh, God. Stop it, stop it. Man, the fight, like, the intensity of the fight's like rocketed up as soon as we got to this floor. Everything's way harder now. Wait a second. I think there's still bad guys here, so I should probably not just be wandering around looking at stuff. Maybe not, the music stopped, so maybe all the bad guys are dead. These are like rooms that have objects of power in them, right? Like, what the hell is up with this guy? He's surrounded by 24 TVs. Or more than that, like 5 dozen TVs. Is that chair the object of power? Like a bloody block of meat. What the heck is this? Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher 911, what is your emergency? Hello, hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? The dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. That's creepy, dude. Like, this game just took like a really weird turn towards creepy as soon as we walked in this room. I guess it is called parapsychology, so I guess that kind of makes sense. It would be a little on the creepy side. What does this say? Keep your distance. Oh, sorry. I did not know to read the warning. The mop bucket. The janitor's nemesis, the mop bucket. It has powers. It refuses to mop floors. I'm pretty sure this game was already creepy. I mean, it wasn't that creepy. Now we're talking about, like, dodgeballs that are deadly. Is that what's going on in this room? Test dummies against dodgeballs? What is happening? I want to get inside these rooms. Astral exhibition.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau.
Yeah.
Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems. And simplification.
Really? They just look like pyramids to me.
Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid.
You just said it was white.
The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
What? So the pyramid is tied to all objects of power, but what is the pyramid? I don't like my picture. Take it down. I'm so lost. Yeah, I kinda am lost too, I mean. So he's like, the pyramid connects all of the objects of power with the director. But what is the control of that power? Yes. I'm like, what? Didn't really answer the question. Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Blank behavior and environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. So one of those rooms must have the astral spike in it that just destroys anything that you put in the room with it. Just like a map of the entire astral plane that they've found so far. Can I break it? Oh, I totally can. Sweet. No glass left standing. Except for the top glass, because I can't reach that high. I'm just short.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls.
Okay, so you're getting a little bit more information.
Movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain an astral feud had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on.
Questions? Answers?
To be observed when dealing with it.
I like how he asks for answers too. It's like, have questions? Have answers. Please contact my office. I need both. How is he so calm? Guess because he's paid to be? And because he's not the one that's interacting directly with all these astral anomalies? Woo! I don't even know what that sound was, but it scared the crap out of me.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
It scared me so bad I didn't even know what it was. Why? Excuse me? Wait, bring an office chair with you. Thank you. I don't know what I picked up the first time, but it definitely wasn't the office chair. So we're going in here now, huh? Go, go, go! Move quick, move quick, move quick, move quick. Where is he? He's chasing me. He's chasing me. What did I do? I don't know. Where do I go? Run! I don't know where I'm going. Oh, it all just loops back around. Okay. Ah! Come in here. I'll trap you. Or something. What could possibly go wrong, chat? Yeah, I don't know. Trap him. It didn't work. Help! Run away! Don't mind me, just picking up loot. Please don't come kill me. I'm just picking up loot. I'm just picking up loot. Don't kill me. Oh god. Just run. Just run. Come chase me. He's getting close. The astral spike. Don't mess with the astral spike. Ah ha ha, you're so dumb, astral spike. You fell for it. I'm so happy that's what that did.
Doing with that thing?
Spike is a cute name. Yeah, for not such a cute thing. It's kind of creepy. Just telling you.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
No speak English. I'm sorry. Not available to help. Phew, that was a close one. She almost expected me to come help her. Just kidding, just kidding. Let's hit the button.
Marshall, are you still there?
Well,
Shit.
apparently hitting the button didn't do jack anyway.
We need to hurry.
No speak English, me no help. You die now. Bye-bye. Got her. Actually, I thought I was gonna help. What the heck is your problem? What is going on in this room? Oh, there's things everywhere. Yes, knock out whatever that orb was. That seems like the good idea. He went flying. I love that. If you hit him at like just the right... His clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. I get it. So that must be what that orb is. But you can't heal somebody who's dead, so good luck. Holy crap, you totally healed somebody who was dead. There's creepy noises coming from my left ear. Kill the cluster. It moves. That's cheap. Hold please, I need to reload. Stop moving. Got him. That was easy. Never had a chance. I don't know what that noise is, but it's really creepy and it's bothering me. Let's go this way. What the heck? What are these things? Woo! Jerk. You big jerk face. Go pick up. I'm watching this dude. Where is it? Where is it? I hear a rocket. I kind of want to go up there, but at the same time I know if I get closer, just going to shoot a rocket at me and I'm going to die. Flatten him. Gosh, the difficulty of the fights in this game just skyrocketed out of nowhere. Get him. Boop. Got him. So I noticed they have numbers over their head. I'm guessing like the higher the number, the more priority of the target. Or not, because he was really easy to kill. Did I actually get him with the shrapnel? We don't have time to read right now. We'll come back. This is intense. I don't know what's going on. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh, that guy's huge. What is that? Like a monster. He's not even shaped like a plane. Eat fire extinguisher. That hardly did anything. Yeah, throw, so I can throw back. Yeah. That's what I like. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay. Big guy's gone. Is that Bigfoot? It kind of looks like he could be. He's massive. That's right. I missed you a billion times on purpose. His clusters, huh? His clusters are... It's just a big red ball. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusion of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. So in translation of how it affects us, it heals them. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines the level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Or a horrible, horrible idea, either way. You know, you can look at it one way or the other. How the heck do I get up there? Fly, fly! Oh, the ladder. Maybe I can actually go up ladders in this game. Kind of. Not quite. Kind of, but not quite. Oh, I did it. I made it. I climbed a ladder, yay! What's that say? Oh, Astral Exhibition. We've already been there. Yeah. It's the room that has all the objects' power in it. I get it. Precognitive power. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I've been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Yeah, because that stuff doesn't happen to everybody all the time. Oh, an idea came to me in a dream. I must be a paranatural being. Oh my god. This has never happened to me in all of my years of life. Which is actually even more pathetic that he's never actually had a good idea come to him in his dreams in all of his years of life until now. I saw it in a vision. I must be one of the chosen. Hypnosis lab? I want to go there. Forget whatever we're supposed to be doing. That sounds way more fun. Oh, it's like a brain model that I can take apart and throw. For no reason other than it's cool. We're familiar, just get on with it. You Harry Potter and then you become normal again.
We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Okay. What is happening? Why are those moving? There's some really weird noises happening all of a sudden. I don't like this. I'm scared. Groupthink. That is not what I just picked up. The study extends the work of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. Wow, there's a lot of big words in these. See experiments blank for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Well, kind of left out like the only important parts of that entire paper. Oh, we know exactly how to destroy groupthink. You have to use blankety blank on the blanker. Thank you. That's years and years of research money gone to good use. Wait, I don't want to get off my screen. Thank you. I didn't want to activate that unless I knew what it was. What did I just pick up? I think it was this. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab. I cannot read to save my life tonight. A section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. So that's what those chairs were. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank blank within the astral plane will vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. So there is an object of power in the hypnosis lab, the X-ray light box. Explore the astral plane by making physical contact with it. You know what that means. I have no idea. Wonder how much those jobs pay. Not enough is probably my guess. Not enough. Luck and probability. Yes, please. I want to get rich.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Give me all the
Yes,
numbers
I
to
can
run
hear
on
you.
the
Who is this?
My name is Jesse Fagan.
lottery.
I'm coming to help.
She just went cross-eyed for a
Hold on.
second.
I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
I'm pretty sure she just totally went cross-eyed for a second.
More of you? Really?
These guys are easy, though. I literally just blew one up with the dead body of another one. These guys not so easy. One gun. It'd be awesome if I could get a sniper rifle somehow. Had a lot of intrusive patterns just now. Hey, it opened up the way. Oh, that's where I came from. Yeah, I took a big, long, roundabout loop here. Go in. Let's go talk to Marshall. I feel like we actually made some progress tonight instead of just wandering around different rooms.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I thought that was a bad guy. I was like, oh, this guy looks way more decked out than most of the ones I've been fighting. Progress towards more and more creepiness. Yeah, synchronicity lab, protective studies, ritual division, and luck and probability. I'm interested to see what all these different areas look like, because it always seems like every area of the game is aesthetically matching whatever it's supposed to be. So I wonder what luck and probability looks like. Is it just like a room full of dice? Rubber duck supplement. I want to find a rubber duck. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. Oh god, that's so creepy. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update, it was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. That would scare the crap out of me. It's like the middle of the night, you're getting ready to sleep, and all you hear is quack, quack. Well, like, what's creepier? If it was just like a sweet little toy duck quack, and it was just like quack, 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 coming from the darkness, like across the house, or if it was like a quack, quack. I don't know how to make a evil, sinister sounding quack. I don't think there is such a way. I think it's creepier if it's just a sweet little squeaky toy quack. Oh look, I don't have to fight any bad guys because these guys are here. There must be like, I don't know, making it so the hiss doesn't come into this area. Why don't we just put all of these guys through the whole building, and then I don't have to fight anybody for the whole rest of the game? Genius. I don't know why, but I feel like I was supposed to stare at that for a second, but it didn't do anything. Luck and probability. Hello, sir. Chat says, I slept in a friend's spare bedroom once that was full of toys. In the middle of the night, I kid you not, one of those toys said at full volume, come play with me. Scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, I would assume so. I would be very freaked out, actually. What's going on here? This guy's got a sprained ankle. It's like a hardened soldier, and he's like, oh, I can't go on, guys. I sprained my ankle real bad back there. You're gonna have to go without me. This guy's like, we just had the company softball game. I threw way too hard. I threw out my elbow. Look, he looks like he's in pain. My elbow. This guy's just like, I just really don't want to be here today. I'm having a bad day. I'll be honest with you. 8 hours can't go by fast enough. This guy's just, he's got a tummy ache. He thinks he's dying. It's like, someone poisoned me. I swear to God, someone poisoned me. Truth is, they just had a bunch of froyo and he ate way too many. What am I doing? We'll take the 4-leaf clover, of course. You gotta take it. Bunch of wimps, yeah. This guy's like taking a whiz on the wall. What the heck? Come on, guys, there's bathrooms right down the hallway. Jeez. As the director of this place, I mandate you clean yourselves up. This guy's just straight up sleeping. Same with this guy. What the heck is going on around here? Okay. I don't know what that did. This room is very weird. Oh, a horseshoe. This must be the luck and probability room. Oh. So if you flip a horseshoe, I'm gonna guess, because I have a feeling it's gonna tell us. If you flip a horseshoe and it lands, which either way, this is impossible. No horseshoe is ever gonna land on end like this. But I'm guessing that the probability thing, or the luck, oh, this is the luck room. The luck. If it lands well facing down, then all of your good luck pours out, and you're gonna have a bad day. If it lands well facing up, then all of the positive good luck karma of the world fills into the well of the horseshoe, and you're gonna have a good day. So let's spin it. It's rigged. That was clearly rigged. This is broken. This isn't probability. It's made to only spin one direction. You guys rigged this whole place. Just so you could keep your jobs. It's pathetic. Well, I love these things. Well, chat, this is what we're doing for the rest of the stream. Just gonna see how long this goes. I like how there's a calculator next to each one of these desks, like they were actually doing what they thought was legitimate work, like studying. How many times do these balls clack together every minute? Is it a guarantee? Does it change every minute?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton.
Thank
I'm
you.
Helen Marshall.
Thank
Head of
you.
Bureau Operations.
Word gets around
Zachariah's
fast.
dead then. And I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this
This
phases
all
her.
makes sense. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Like what?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss.
But first, we need more
I'll be your
firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
She's speaking
Darling
for
has
both of
systems
us.
in place to protect his labs.
I don't
We
appreciate
can
it.
help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
I never agreed to this. Jesse.
Rangers, let her through.
Jesse, this is
We'll have to lock the door
unacceptable.
behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
I can't get in clearance level 5 yet? Come on. I'm the director of the police. Don't close. I was gonna say don't close the door yet because I haven't decided fully if I want to go in here or not. It sounds scary. Here, I can just hide in here. What could possibly go wrong? What is this? A weapon. That's what. It's like a freaking war going on down there. I don't want anything to do with it. Let's go to the bathroom. We'll hide in here. We'll let them do all the fighting. Any secrets? There's always secrets in bathrooms and games. Don't cheat me. Come on. No secrets. Wow. Why even put a bathroom in a game? Stupid game. Defying all of the game logic. Always check the toilets. Exactly. You never know what's going to be in there. Actually,
We have to help them.
I'm not so sure you want to know what's in some of them. Nice words. Mind if you get off my screen? Oh, God. I feel like I probably should have came down here and started helping a long time ago. Instead of just wandering around in the bathroom while all the good guys got killed. Just die. Just die. Just die. Ah, Ahti, leaving weapons behind for me everywhere I go. That missed. Oh, God! I need health. Die. Give me health. Die and give me health. Die? It died. Yay. Rocket! Man, these rocket launchers are like, I don't know, they're like heat-seeking or something. Even if I move out of the way, it still follows me. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, another hidey hole. Let me in, let me in, let me in. I can't get in. It's locked. Okay, instead of chasing him, why don't you, like, kill him? Yeah, like that. Like, use your gun. Like, I see you have it. We're just, like, playing tag with the dude. Got you on the return. I'm gonna throw a satellite dish at you. Did you just try to shoot me? Kinda messed up, son. What? Can't catch me. I'm in a corner. I'm in a corner. Not a good place to be. Oh boy. I still hear screaming. God, there's so many of them. Run. Throw a card at him. I'm familiar with what that ding means. It means the fight's over and I won because I'm the best. I'm interested to know if I can get in here. Nope, sure can't. Nope, Shere Khan. I was gonna say, she seems like she's in pain or working way harder on this one than she normally has to. Take all of our sculptures. We don't need them. Oh, run. Looks like he's getting ready to do something. I need health. I need health bad. Give me health, please. Someone give me health. Health. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Run around and get health. Run around and get health. Run around and get health. Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. I gotta knock him down before he can launch stuff at me when he does that. Knock him down. Yeah, knock him down. Or just dodge it, maybe. Will that work? Oh, get health, please. I'm about to get whacked hard. If I can find something explosive, that'd be fantastic. Wrong way. Yes, a body. That'll do maximum damage. Get health. Get health. Get health. Run away. Run away and get health. Stop picking up the bodies. It's like the least harmful object I could possibly choose to throw at somebody. Ooh, he's moving fast. Stop it! Big bully? That's not doing anything. Oh, he's dead. I just need to survive this little guy. I think we did it. Oh, get his body. Oh, that's so creepy. Ew, he's so ugly. I'm so good. Look at that dude, he's ugly. Ugh. Face not even a mother could love. Isn't that how the saying goes? Oh yay, it's all going back to normal now. We're so good. Now I can see what was inside this hidey hole. Must be something good. Not really. I have like 20 of those things, I don't even know what they do. Oh god. The creepy TV show. Threshold Kids Proposal. The recent arrival of the blank, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blank for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Solution. Blank will require a slow, blank-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. I don't know about fun. Very creepy, yes, but fun? I don't know. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. Ah. Coincidence. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. Who the hell did the voices? It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Blank to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Blank loved puppets. So wait. I'm here because when I was a little kid, they abducted and took my brother Dylan. So he would have been a little kid when they took him. So was the puppet show made for Dylan? Were they trying to explain to Dylan about his abilities and like what he can do by making a silly, creepy puppet show that I have no idea who had the misfortune of voicing but is incredibly creepy and should never voice anything ever again? I can't believe someone thought that was fun. It's like, let's go find your mom. She's dead. It's just about as unsettling as it can possibly be. Okay then. Nothing to see here, it's all normal. Just a bunch of empty rooms. Okay. These are clearly rooms where they were testing objects of power, right? The rubber ducky. He looks so, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, he looks so cute, but then at the same time so sinister. Like, he's got like this weird aura that like just like emanates from him. But wherever you look, his eyes follow.
Altered item number 52AE analysis
Quack.
session 2. I will begin by introducing
The door is open.
stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage.
Let me in there.
Shock. No response.
They shocked the poor
Next,
little
I
rubber
will
ducky.
Introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
He did not melt. He's
No response.
the indestructible rubber
Next,
ducky.
a series of solutions will be applied.
I want him.
Each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
Did not work. Really, you have to make the
No response to any value.
liquid pouring into a Bunsen
Next,
burner
I
or
will
a
attempt
beaker
to
sound effect?
communicate. Can you understand
He's
me?
trying to communicate to the
Can
rubber
you
ducky.
understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2.
I was
There
hoping
will
it
be
was
time
actually
to
gonna
prepare
quack.
Further tests.
I want to get in there. Gotta be a way. Let me get that rubber ducky. He's mine. Those rooms are empty. What about
This
all
way to
these
the lab?
rooms?
Okay.
Hold on. I don't want to leave
Must
yet.
like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them.
I'm convinced there's a way to get to this rubber ducky.
If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over. Yes.
Man, maybe there isn't a way to get there. I'll destroy this whole room looking if I have to. I'm determined. I'll be back. I'm on to you, rubber ducky. I'm on to you. That's not creepy at all. Just a bunch of test dummies staring at the window. Hello? What is happening in this floor? Like, what is all this? It's so creepy. I'm very unsettled by all of it. Wait a second. Is this the way to the ducky? Was that just my imagination, or did you hear a quack? I could have sworn as soon as I walked in this door, I heard a quack. It was just my imagination. Maybe I just wanted it that badly. Could have sworn I heard it. Come on, this room's not for nothing. There's got to be something about this room. I swear, as soon as I walked in this room, I heard quack quack. Maybe I just want it that badly that I'm starting to hear things. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back. Kind of sad I didn't get to get the rubber ducky. Like, I wonder if that's a thing in this game. Like, there are objects of power you can get to if you can find, like, the secret way to get to them. But you could actually play through the entire game without getting any of them. Well, Easter egg OOPs, yeah, maybe. I hope. I honestly really do want that rubber ducky. I don't even know what it does.
Any idea how to make it work?
Oh, this is the production machine to make HRAs. Too powerful for our use. Dimensions, feedback loop. Okay. What does it do, though?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Restart the
Darling
punch
must
card
have had
terminals
a
and then
system.
activate the
Randomness
HRA
isn't in
machine.
his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, let me see. What the heck is that? Apparently it turns into an HRA somehow. Oh, it all makes sense now. 1. The heck?
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Okay. There's 2, 3, 4. And whatever this is. Black rock prisms. That must be what they make HRAs out of. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range blank to blank hertz with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank and the prism will be explored and explained. What the heck? Okay, that means nothing to me. I wonder if after you beat the game, like, all of the blanks become unblanks, and you can actually read things and actually make it make sense. Would be nice. That's all I'm saying. Can we affect this? So number 1 is umbrella. Number 4 is... I don't even know what I would call that. Not umbrella. Number 4 is... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Does it have a number on it? No. That'd be too easy.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
So we know number 1 is umbrella. So let's go do one umbrella. Under my umbrella. Ella. AA. Umbrella. Easy. Simple. Worked. Number 4. Do we have to do them in order? 3, 5. 3, 2, 1.
These whiteboard
5.
drawings may be important.
There's 4. Four's different on this one. What the heck? Is that why 4's missing? Was 4 like the discrepancy that they couldn't figure out? Where's 4 up here? 4. I got 4. 4. What's this one? Ah, yeah. Now we're getting there. How do we figure out 2, 3, and 5?
Working on something to do with these symbols.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, don't treat me like I'm an idiot. Okay. So then 5 must be that one. That's why it's got the arrow moving to the right, because it was the feedback loop. They messed it up. They messed it up, chat. And what happens is they realized that after they messed it up, they had to do the feedback loop. It's a regular scientific experimentation step. Happens all the time. Feedback. I'm familiar. Feedback loop. Yeah. Makes total sense to me. Feedback loop, and by the process of the feedback loop, that was correct. So easy.
What do the symbols mean?
What are the odds that I actually just completely guessed that correctly? I try? Man, I must be a lot smarter than I think I am. I have no idea how I did that, but the feedback loop was the main thing, but I was familiar with that already, so it's, you know, a lot of people probably struggled, is what I'm saying, but no, not me. I mean, it was really simple, honestly.
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
A new plan. Not just a plan, a new plan. Speak with Marshall. I'll never do it. This game stops here. We'll never continue.
We need more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work.
Mm-hmm.
Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple.
Not long, because we
I
can
need
teleport.
to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
Darling is alive, huh?
HRA. It's there now.
The large-scale
We are
HRA he
about
was
to be
talking about.
exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Things are getting serious all of a sudden. That's the Black Rock Quarry, huh? Oh, look at the sky. That's creepy. What the heck?
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Oh, that's easy. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Unless you want to bet it's not a safe passage. There's probably going to be tons of enemies everywhere. It brings me right back into the room that has the spike in it. No! Oh, well, that was really easy. Thank you. I appreciate the shortcut. First, let's go to the executive sector. So I'm going to heal. Which I guess I could have technically done anywhere. If anybody's interested, I just got an alert on my phone saying that Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus on July 3rd. So that's pretty exciting. I will be watching it.
Pope's grasping at straws.
Why?
Abilities. Ah. Make my launch damage even more powerful. And then I guess more health could probably help a lot too. Yeah. Yeah. Then we have 0 points left. So actually I thought we were gonna have 1 left, so I did horrible math. Weapon forms, Pierce. Pierce is precise with a charged shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Do we need that? We've gotten this far without it so far. Might as well, right? We have all the stuff we need. Cool. Spin. Spin has a generous magazine and high rate of fire, best used in control burst. I don't have any interest in that. Unlock the second mod slot and increase base weapon damage of grip. Ooh, we do want that. That's like the main weapon I use the whole game. For some reason, that's my go-to with any shooting game, is like I usually play the majority of the game with just the handgun. Like, I don't know why. I just have a natural affinity towards handguns in video games. I mean, we might as well upgrade, right? What can it hurt? Might as well upgrade again. What can it hurt? Wasn't that good? All right, enough wasting
Then why couldn't it
time.
vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain the hair loss.
Think
Does
about
she have anything else to tell us?
Physical alterations
Tell
in
me.
disrupted organisms vary
Wait a second.
so wildly.
There's like new stuff to read every time I come in here. Linguistic ability. Researchers, if I can talk, researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities have been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message or an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Why would you want that? Who's just gonna sit around and listen to that?
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Pope. Hi. Hey. She doesn't have anything new to tell me. Get out of here
See
then.
you soon.
Forget you.
Be careful out there.
So before we continued the main story, there are like 2 side quests I wanted to look at. Mission. Investigate the training course. Yes. That's the safe. And then the X-ray light box is in the hypnosis lab. So let's do the safe and the training course first. Where is that? It's not in the executive sector. We gotta figure out what floor that's on.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past.
No hiss followed you in, right?
Of course, Snow has followed me in. That would be ridiculous. Ha ha ha. Ha. I think it's in the maintenance sector. We're about to find out. Hamilton on Disney Plus.
Marshall knows something about Dylan.
Reminder
Is
set.
he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
July 3rd.
Can you keep him safe? Like you...
The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What is the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered material affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. That's an interesting theory. In theory, while impossible to disprove, causes blank in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. So Earth, according to them, is just like another threshold or another frequency operating that creates a pretty much a what's the word I'm looking for, an illusion in our reality, in the space-time continuum. I'd like to file a formal complaint, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Why is that name familiar? Oh, that was not what I meant to do and I scared myself. Those are pictures of real people. That's weird. That's Nixon. What the heck is Nixon doing in this game? Apparently he was one of the founding members of the Federal Bureau of Control.
So I just read
Oh, this must be the audio he was complaining about them using.
The course must be completed in this specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Okay.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
Sorry, I stepped away. I heard you say Hamilton. Oh, no worries. Don't expect people to just sit here and stare at the computer constantly. What do I do? Oh, that was actually what I was supposed to do. Sweet. That was probably overkill. Recharge, please. Recharge, please. Recharge, please. I'm running out of time.
45 seconds remaining.
Recharge, recharge, recharge. I'm gonna run out of time. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm not gonna make it. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know. I'm not making it. I know that.
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, I could have just climbed up here. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a big fat dummy dum.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, at least let's get a peek at what's beyond. Oh, is this the last room? Because we definitely could have made it. Don't,
Come on.
don't give me that sass. Voiceover artist that complained about his work not sounding good enough because it was actually his own fault because he sucks. I'm sorry. That was rude. Holy cow, we were supposed to finish this in that amount of time? Hello? Am I trapped now because I didn't finish it in time? Oh. Now I'm just dumb.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4.
We got
3,
it this time.
2, 1. Go.
Go. Oh, I can shoot those. Holy cow, I was wasting so much time. Go, go, go. Go. Go, Ranger, go. Go, Ranger, go, Ranger, go. Go, Ranger, go, Ranger, go. Go, Ranger, go, Ranger, go. Power Rangers in the light galaxy. Da, 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 da.
30 seconds.
I did not do that right. Recharge, please. Recharge, please. Recharge, please.
15 seconds remaining.
Get on there. Get up. Get up. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, we made it this time.
5 seconds remaining. Congratulations, Ranger. Can I do that one again?
Congratulations, Ranger. No wonder he wasn't happy about them using that voiceover. It was pretty bad. Congratulations, Ranger.
It's protecting itself.
Protect this sucker.
You need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Protect this sucker. Clean it, cleanse it. Get the safe. Oh yeah. What does that do for me? The copies have been given weapons, projectiles. Shield yourself to pass to level up. I get a shield? Whoa. Oh man, that's gonna make the game way easier. I'm glad I did this. Oh, that's awesome. Makes like a shield out of all the different debris around you. That's pretty cool. So like people could literally go through the whole game without finding that, and like the game would be 10 times harder because you have no way to shield yourself. That's interesting. Excuse me. Wow, you're like literally invincible. That's gonna be so much easier in those big rooms filled with enemies. What, wrong one? Wow, and I can just hold it down as long as I want. That's hilarious. I'm glad I did this. I wasn't sure what it was gonna do for us, but it helps tremendously. Where am I going? Am I even going in the right? Oh, there we go. A light switch. That is awesome. Now I have a new move.
Good time to have a shield.
Oh, well. Conveniently. Can I launch it at people? No, I cannot. I can launch that at people. That's gonna be awesome, dude. That's gonna make the game so much easier. Recharge, please. Where's the music being all weird? Oh god, that's why. Because there's still bad guys. Boom. Plastic tree. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of blank feet, always in a tone below blank hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. That's creepy. The item was taken from the blank, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in a tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. That is... Who comes up with these stories? It's like some weird stuff. Ah, the home's safe. No unique procedure required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by blank. Discovered in the basement of a home in Blank, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. What the heck? It's like right when you think something's finally going to be somewhat normal, it's like, nope, we're gonna creepy it up. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. This is so weird, dude. I was just thinking that earlier. It would be cool to talk to the team who wrote the narrative for this game. Yeah, they have some interesting ideas, but all of them are just creepy. It's like, how can we take any regular household item and make it as creepy as possible? Blood randomly appears around the seams of the door. That's disgusting. How do I drop mods? Can I get rid of mods? Wait, what gun is that for? Shatter. I need to drop some. Drop it. Oh, deconstruct, duh. Like a typewriter. Alright, enough. I get it. Not that we'll ever actually use any of these, because apparently I don't ever use them. But might as well make room for the rare one. Whee, now how do I get the heck out of here? Thank you, training facility. I appreciate the new ability. Will come in handy. What's the other mission? Investigate the X-ray lightbox object of power in the hypnosis labs. It would definitely be interesting to like talk to or even like watch interviews with the writers of this game, because they have some very interesting ideas for sure. An enemy with a plus symbol next to their health bar is being healed by a hiss cluster. So get that cluster, Buster. Got him. I don't like that painting. Holy massive amount of unfound map. Look, it's like all scribbled out on the right hand side of the screen. Oh, there's lots of the, like, we can't even go that way. Where am I going? I'm going towards the parapsychology. I was looking at a map. Run! Run, 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 run! Oh, I can just let them kill themselves. Watch, get close. Wait for him to start glowing. Wrong way. Oh wow. Well, you saw it. Like, I demonstrated it. Not necessarily the way I was planning on. Whoa, 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 wait now. Well, that was easy enough. I love that. Like, when you can just, like, get a piece of furniture out from the side of the screen and it just comes sweeping in, like, knocks somebody away. It's hilarious. Ah, too close. Is that it? That's it. You can always tell it's it when the bass drops at the end. I'm supposed to be going to what? Like, look at all these places we haven't even looked at yet. Dimensional Research, Dr. Darling's office. Oh. Kind of tempted to go look, but I doubt we can get up there. Let's over this way. Excuse me, down in front, please. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding to the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Interesting. That one wasn't too creepy. That one was actually pretty fascinating. Oh, but here they come with the creepiness. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice. The plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. Where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into, Dr. Lewis. Sing to the plants, you say? What plants is she talking about? Oh, these? Sing to the plants, seedlings a day. Seedlings, seedlings, seedlings to play. I don't know what I'm saying. So much left to discover. There are so much left to discover. How do I get up there? I want in there. I want to see what's in there. It's got to be a cool secret. Dr. Darling's office? Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Wait. He looks like he's spent. He doesn't have the same positive aura that he usually has.
Regarding HRAs, what are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the hadron resonance anyway?
Oh God.
Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether you're wearing an HRA.
The most honest government
Think of
official
it as,
you'll ever see.
As a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified not water might pour in, and
Not water.
you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
Goodness.
Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
That's interesting. That's pretty funny. He's not kidding. No.
I've been fielding questions.
Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in your department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Brown noser. What the heck is all this?
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them?
Astral plane. Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Potential receptacle would be inhabited by paranatural energies, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entities. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Very weird. Like, very interesting how much thought went into explaining the background of all of this stuff. Oh, another thing to read. Goodness. He had all kinds of stuff in his office. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on. I'm guessing that was the original name for the hiss, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very blank of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the host, I'm assuming? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more blank? Dun dun dun, blank.
May have heard. HRAs are not bodily devices.
That's all that was up here, huh? Dimensional research. That sounds interesting. Please wait here. No! I'm a rule breaker. What is happening? Run! I don't know if I was supposed to come here yet.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, The things Darling studies.
Rubber ducky?
The danger and the risk involved. Call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
So I wonder what's on the other end of it. And I wonder if we have any chance of finding out our way through it.
Labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research.
That scared the crap out of me. Apparently do not have access to the labyrinth yet. Just leads me in a circle and back out. Either that or I just don't know the secret of how to solve it. Go there. The ashtray maze. Interesting. We will have to keep an eye out for papers that explain the ashtray maze and how to get through it. There's just so much stuff to pick up in this game. Like, I don't even know how much I've already missed. I've probably missed tons of it. So where are we going? We're going towards parapsychology again, but we're going to go look for the secret object of power that they have in parapsychology, which is... what was it? The X-ray light box, yes. That's how they used to dive into... That's how the astronauts did their dives, is they would touch this light... Excuse me? It's a really weird sound. I don't like it. So the astronauts would touch this light box and it would lead them to the astral plane, huh? I think something just spawned behind me, but I'm not going to hang out and figure out what it is. This way. Yeah, this way. Hi. The volume of information in this game is almost overwhelming, says chat. Yeah, pretty much.
Another object of power? They're just standing
They're like
there,
entranced by it.
mesmerized by it.
Or mesmerized. I guess mesmerized is a better word. Way to show me up, game. Gosh. Bet you this is a secret path to get to the rubber ducky. I'm still on the rubber ducky, by the way. Don't think I've forgotten about the rubber ducky. Constantly keeping my eyes open. What? What if we just fill the whole thing? Nope. It's not it. It's not the answer. Gotta find the answer. Oh, look, the answer. that was easy. That was easy. That was incredibly easy. What did that open, though? Oh yeah, what did you open? Was it easy or are you just that good? Combination of both. It's easy when you're that good. Here you go.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling,
corporeal untangling, loss of ego.
Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit.
I might have to touch that a few times myself then. Loss of ego, loss of ego, loss of ego. Okay, now I'm almost at regular levels.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
It's the last I ever heard of Mr. Warren. Oh yeah, it did say it had to be kept in a room with like soundproof walls, right? Look at these sound dampeners on the wall. That's funny. No, that was the tree it was talking about. Are all objects of power kept in rooms with soundproof walls? Another new move, seize? What the heck is this? How many moves do you get in this game? Holy cow. I only have so many buttons on my controller. Oh, can I take control of them? Oh. Enemies at low health can be seized. Whoop, that's too low. I don't think it means dead. I think it means low health. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I can get more than one of them? Oh yeah. How does that help me kill this dude though? Out of ammo? Seizing makes them good. Yeah, I guess I'm like seizing their brain and controlling them. Oh, they can kill the gold guys. You haven't approved the X-ray now bound validated. This is a weird game, but I really like it. Got a lot of cool ideas in it. Where is the ending? Ending, please. I would like to find the ending. Excuse me. What the heck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's exactly why I wouldn't want a brain implanted VR system. Yeah, people could just seize you at any... Oh. Well, it didn't turn out too good for these dudes. Wait, that means I have a new thing to read. X-ray light box. No unique procedure needed to contain it. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Blank. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's blank. The seized individual becomes blank to the user. The effect lasts blank. Once released, the seized blank as a result of the psychic trauma. So all those people that were in the room died because they were seized by the light box. The object has no current binder. A janitor named Blank bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Blank. Soon the building's occupants were Blank by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to Blank the perpetrator and Blank the item. Fatalities numbered in the Blank. For operational details, see case. That is crazy. Now all these guys are dead because they were seized by it.
Fried when I took over the object.
That's weird. Yeah. figured there was going to be a battle, because as soon as you get a new skill, they got to let you test it. I control old... Oh, I wanted to control the flying guys. I'm dying. Run! Oh, I can! Oh, that's cool. Now fly around and kill people. I mean, I should have probably said that sentence in a little less joy. Where's my flying dude at? He's not doing anything. Come over here and fly. That's pretty cool. And then he died. Poor guy. Oh, I've already been up there. That's right. Alright, well, now we can teleport back to maintenance. I mean, we might as well just keep... Oh, wait, we got new things. That's what I want. How do I get that? I need to unlock some. Can I get it? Oh, I can. When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. That's exactly what I was hoping it would do. That's awesome. Nice. Might as well get more energy too, so I can use more moves. Oh look, I can teleport myself right next to where we need to be. I think ventilation gets us the closest. Do. And I immediately start walking the wrong direction. Black Rock Processing and Black Rock Quarry up, but I can't go through this door, so that did not work out the way I planned it. Is this it? No. That is not something I can go into. I will die. I would like to go through this door, please. That is kind of where I need to go. What's with all these locked doors? I'm the director here. No door should contain me. There's a locked door, but there's nothing in it. Kind of weird. How do we get to where we need to be? Go this way and use the elevator. I think the elevator is this way. Yeah, there it is. What? Why are all the doors locked? Unlock doors now. I demand all these doors be unlocked. Whoops. Excuse me. There we go. It's convenient. Black rock processing down. That's creepy. What's with the heavy breathing? Oh, there's still more enemies in here. Die! There, got him. Let me in. Let me in! Ooh, almost killed myself. I knew that was coming. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. There we go. There we go. What's this one? That actually sounds like it could be useful eventually. There we go. So that makes the speed of seas faster. Excuse me, goodness. Wow, this is like a whole bunch of stuff I haven't found yet. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now. I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Yep. I could see that. I could see that. Just a secret way to the rubber ducky. I bet you it is. I'm so confused, I don't know which way to go. Atlas Chamber and Blackrock Processing. So this is the way we want to go. Before I go there, I kind of want to look behind this door and see what's back here. The turbine room. That scared me, I don't know why. What the heck? Like, some of the rooms in this building, I just don't understand what their purpose is. Like, why do you need a giant rotating turbine in the middle of the building? Nope. What did that do? On a wild goose chase to who knows what. I need another one. Excuse me. It's down there. How do I get it? Guess I can just walk back down there. See what secrets are hidden behind here. It's another one of those mysterious light switches they say appear in random places throughout the building. Don't want to go down there yet. Wonder where this one takes us. Brings us back to the Ocean View Motel and Casino, huh? Why? I like how this place is called Nowhere. Traverse the Ocean View Motel.
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
All right. Nothing's open. What'd I do? Same room I was just in. The radio is on the right of the windowsill. The picture's straight. The plant is on the left. And the chair is untucked. If that's what that's called. I don't know. Unpushed in. So on the right, straight. On the left, unpushed in. Very nice of you to tidy up the place. I know, right? Like, I'm not even the janitor. Yeah, it all matches. It all matches. Now what? Yeah. 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 All right. Not sure what the purpose is, but okay. I'll take it. Alrighty. What? What? What did that do? Ouch. Blackrock processing. I don't know what that did. Oh, it opened the walkway. I gotcha. We couldn't walk across this last time, I don't think. That's interesting. Just kind of stumbling on solutions without even knowing the problem first.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
I mean, I see the locked security door that requires a security level 5, but what if the game just lets you do this? I'm so smart. I didn't think that was gonna work, but that's awesome that it does. What is that? Oh, it's a radio. No, now we're locked in here forever, chat. No, I ruined the game. We're gonna have to start all over again.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room.
The room.
Thank you for your attention.
Need to make sure you ensure the room stays calm in these times of need. That's funny. Didn't even need the security code. I can just break through the window. Atlas theory. Interesting. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. Speak to yourself in a reassuring tone, Bubby. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change and only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. That's creepy. The previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. There's just so much going on all the time in this game. Hopefully, I didn't really mention this earlier, but hopefully the game is not nearly as dark as it was last time either. I tried to make some changes there too to make the game at least a little bit more visible in the dark areas. Speak to myself in a reassuring tone. Is that the same room I was just in? Nope. I don't want to be here. I immediately regret my decision to come here. Get back up. Huh. I did notice that, in fact, it hasn't seemed dark at all to me. That's good. So what happened, it turns out, is that I had my TV's picture settings cranked, like, way higher and, like, brighter than I ever should have. So what I did is I took a video of a previous stream I had, played it on my phone so I knew that the brightness settings and everything are the way they should be, because obviously your phone is preset, like you can't change those settings. Then I tried to change the settings on my TV to get as close to matching my previous recording on my telephone screen as I possibly could, and it seems to match pretty well. And then from there, I adjusted the darkness settings in the game, because once I had my TV screen matched to my phone screen, the darkness settings in the game were like way too dark. I couldn't even see half the rooms I was playing in. So I apologize. Shortcut. We're going into the Atlas chamber, whatever that is. No, you killed my only friend. How dare you? Run. No worries, all good. I appreciate that, chat. Your forgiveness knows no... Oh yeah, give me the big guy. Give me the big guy. Hey, I just got the big guy. You should be scared. Give me him too. I'll take everybody. What if I just make every bad guy on my side? What the heck is that? I need help. Big time. Yeah, kill you so I can take your health. You didn't really drop any. Disappointing. I still need health big time. Kill that big fat guy. Get him. Get him. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's the ticket. Is the base gonna drop? Not yet, they're still bad guys. Ah, I'm not hitting. Now the base dropped, gotcha. Wow, look at all the secret stuff. I don't want to unlock this area yet, I want to explore first. So many areas to explore. Holy cow, can I get in there? It's just like a wall full of guns and a table full of grenades. If I throw one, does it blow up? I can't tell if it blew up or not. Kind of looked like it did. I guess not. That would be a cool touch. Throw a grenade and it blows up. Any secrets over here? No, 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 no. The game's like, haven't you picked up enough reading material yet? Move on. Jeez, play the game. We're almost done looking for reading material. Just need to look upstairs on this side. We still don't know what's in her head, do we? As far as the thing she talks to, no, but she calls it Polaris. And I'm guessing it's part of her what the heck is that? Supernaturnal or whatever they call it, skills that she has. Right? There's always secrets inside these rooms. Threshold remnant. What is that? Can I break you? Cannot break you. You're not happy that I am here, though. Oh, a new video to watch.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino.
This is old news, man.
Dream like Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible.
This guy geeks out on creepiness, yeah, pretty much.
Like the oldest house.
They need to find the guy that was knocking on the door outside the Ocean View Hotel just now and go interview him and find out where he came from. Then they'll be able to figure out where the Ocean View Motel is.
Our agents discovered
easy.
A light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
I want out of here. I'm breaking out.
They pulled the cord and were instantly
You can't hold me. Cleaned it. This house is clear. Speak with Arish. Why is the mumbling getting louder? I'm not comfortable with that. Arish, you need to let me in, dude. Got the whole place blocked off. Where was that door I couldn't get in before because it had the hiss around it? Is that up this side? Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're still you.
Are you here?
I'm not doing so hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Okay, these ones actually talk. The ones in the luck room were just silent. In silent pain. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting. That was from Marshall to Salvador. Who's Salvador? We haven't even heard of Salvador yet. Dali? Salvador Dali? I get it. You want me to talk to him?
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is
Tell
harsh,
you would fit in
but
well with this
these
environment.
people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in. So
Oh, nice.
Monster.
that's what the Rangers said.
Does it look like an airplane?
The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me.
They don't know what I'm
They don't
capable
know how
of.
I've failed people.
You've done a good job
They don't
here,
know how many
Rouge,
lives these
but
hands have taken.
You should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there.
She has a dark past that we just
I'll go
find
deal
out at
with
the end
this
of the game.
monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Well, I'm glad you want to put a bullet in it. Could have been a lot weirder. Request. I don't see any monsters. This guy's a wuss. There's no monsters in here. Airplane boss fight. Why? Like, this game makes me think that every inch of every nook and cranny is here for a reason, and there's like secrets in every corner. So now I'm like paranoid and I'm looking everywhere to make sure I'm not missing something. Pick up that body for no reason. Throw it over there. Holy cow, I can pick up forklifts. And make a big explosion with them, apparently.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Is it Jeff? Am I gonna have to be quiet and throw wine bottles around? Swan boat procedure? Oh my goodness. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allowed the item to propel forward in water. Nothing peculiar so far. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank. Possible connection to object of power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Wait, which one was object of power 5? That's Oops. We know what Oops is. Chat says, I imagine the creators of this game as two factions. One that makes powers and monsters and fight scenes, and the other faction writes memos and makes creepy videos. Both factions think they're better than the other. Floppy disk was Oops. Hey, good call, Snowball. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. So you're like riding along in this boat, and then all of a sudden you just get launched up into the sky. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Well, we'll steer clear of any swan boats that we see anytime soon.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Is where we came in? Yes. The mumbling is much louder in this room. Before I do that, is that the monster? Look around for secrets first. I know I always think that's gonna like blow the wall up or something and like reveal a secret room, but I always do every time. What is this? An object of power?
Shit. They're shattered. Not a single prism left.
Oh, it was a container of prisms. Gotcha.
What the fuck?
It's an angel. It's an archangel. I don't like it. Like wherever the weird warpy air is, like where the air is warped, is where he's flying around at. That's an interesting design. Where is he? Thought I had him cornered, but I guess not. Oh, there he is. Wow, I almost died. I didn't realize how little health I had. Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? So those wings, or what looked like wings, looks like it's actually skin, bone, and sinew from inside the human body host, like just exploding out of the body and creating like a weird cast of material around the top half of the body. That's creepy. That sounds like a fun water ride, the swan boat, yeah. The design of the enemies in this game is definitely interesting. The lab. Like each enemy is a different way that a human body was like distorted when it was taken over by the hiss.
There are areas in the oldest house where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The Quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead.
So like a threshold opened
involves many dangerous things
that just happened to have all of this black rock in it, and then it just stabilized and stayed inside the building forever.
The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the Quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Blackrock 665. Neighbor of the Beast.
Neighbor of the Beast. 665.
We can do that again if you...
No, that was actually Pope. I was kind of wondering if they were going to show her like real life counterpart in the video, but I guess not. He's a geek. I want to be an actor in a game like this. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, honestly. Like either a voice or an actor. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances within a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
We call these areas thresholds. The Quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where
So like it's almost like whatever
You heard
entity
that too, right? Black rock comes from the threshold, Quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural.
So it almost seems like something in the building, or some part of the building, is like trying to help the Bureau of Control stop the hiss, because a threshold just happened to appear in the building that has BlackRock, and BlackRock is what stops the hiss from being able to take over somebody, because the BlackRock is turned into the HRA. So it almost seems like whatever power is creating all of these objects of powers or opening these thresholds in the building is like trying to help the Bureau, but maybe I'm just thinking too far into it. Yeah.
This should get us into the Quarry.
Which is conveniently right here. Hey. Neighbor of the beast.
Everything
He
here
is indeed a geek.
weird, but it feels
right. Oh, how did I know she was
how
gonna
the
say that?
world should be.
Because she belongs here.
Building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
Does sound kind of cool, except for the
Even
fact that
with all
like
the horror
everything around you is just trying to kill you.
happy. It feels sane.
Because you're part of it, Jesse.
It's just the right kind of.
You are one of the super paranatural, whatever the heck they call them. Take this. Thank you. I think that's a good theory. Benevolent paranatural powers. Yeah, like it seems like the hiss are the evil ones. And then like whatever keeps creating these objects of power and creates the Black Rock Quarry and all this is like the good. So it's like some sort of paranatural entities, one being a good one, one being a bad one, that is directly affecting the building that is housed. That door was locked a second ago, and then it just unlocked as I walked up to it. Oh, it's a shortcut. Sweet. Oh, that's garbage. Why would you let me go one way, but you don't let me go the other way? That's messed up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Must have just been loading. I was legitimately about to get a little mad. I was like, what the heck? Let me open a shortcut and only use it one time, one direction. Never be able to use it again. Oh, that's the place we were before. Maintenance tunnel when we were fixing the coolant system. It's cool, like every floor of the building connects to each other. You just don't know it at the time because you don't look up. Like it is legitimately made as a building. That's each floor is layered on top of each other like a real building. But usually in a game like this, like each floor of the building is just another level that's like generated separately, disconnected from the rest of the game. But it looks like this game literally is just modeled to be a giant multi-floored building, and as you play through the game you're actually able to see the other floors underneath you, which is pretty cool. Yeah, because we've been here too, but we were way down there. Yeah, that's where Arish was originally, down at the base of this building. That's cool. I don't want to activate that. I'm busy. Bye-bye. Oh, he didn't die. Snipers. Missed him. I don't think I hit him a single time. Ah, how'd he hit me? Jerk. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Wait a second, I forgot. I got this now. And it healed me, sweet. Oh yeah. I'm so good. Still more bad guys around though. Oh god. Hold on, I'm reloading. Don't attack me. Hey, you listen. The base dropped. They're all dead. NSC. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. It is the Dynamic Energy Extraction and Conversion Sarcophagus Container. What the heck? The container provides a safe method of extraction of Blank's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. Who? Excuse me? Coolant pumps keep the container and its Blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a Blank through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. So the power that generates the building is actually taken from whatever this person or thing inside this sarcophagus container is. That's weird. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Could that be Dylan? Look at him, he's creepy looking. NSC internal movement detected. He's moving! Stop moving in there! So he's inside this giant contraption. And they're siphoning energy from him while he's alive, or they're keeping him alive and simultaneously siphoning energy off of him to power the building. What if that's Dylan? What if that's my brother? Do I break him out even though he's unstable because he's my brother, or do I keep him locked up? The moral quandary. So inhumane, or is it? Maybe he's just a monster at this point. Maybe he's not even, maybe he doesn't even have any memory of his human self. He's just an animal now. Extract from formal interdepartmental complaint. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Blank met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, oh, the oscillator, it must be an object of power. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world where the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers, head of the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. So, like, I like how they put this much thought into it. Like, there are objects of power in the game that you can actually find, but then there's, like, a paper trail you can find of, like, other objects of power that exist in the realm of this game universe, even though you never actually see them. It's interesting to know, like, they thought that far into it, that it's like there's this massive collection of objects of powers that have been found out in reality of the universe. Or on Earth. Even though you might not see 90% of them in the game, it gives you an idea of like how far-reaching this paranatural occurrence is in the universe of this game. Even if it's an animal or a monster, it sounds pretty cruel. I mean, free power for everyone forever. I mean, cruel, or is it the only way to save Mother Nature? You know? It's an infinitely renewable resource. That memo faction is pretty awesome. Yeah, they are pretty cool. The writing in this game is definitely interesting. I mean, if we could find an animal that produced an infinitely renewable resource, and we didn't have to cut down trees or burn fossil fuels anymore, I mean, cruel, or just the only way the Earth's ever gonna heal and recover and recuperate. You decide. Dun dun. And stuff. I see you down there. Shaking that ass. I like how when I jumped down on the vent, it made a dent in it. That's cool. Take this! Got him. Never stood a chance. And it dented the stairs too. Or it broke the stair rail. Never mind. PETA would throw a fit. They would never know, because it would be stuck inside a super high classified government building that nobody would ever know about. It's just all of a sudden one day the government would announce that we have a new renewable source of energy and nobody would ever know what it was. They would just play the game of, do you really need to know? I mean, just know that the Earth is better now. What does it matter how we made it happen? She just like grabs random stuff from who knows where. The base dropped. I'm free of enemies. That's cool. I like that. Watch. Watch the vents, chat. Even the light flickered next to me when I landed. It's like she has, like, energy. Maybe she's the one they're siphoning energy from, and all of this is actually just a dream that she's having, a fever dream she's having from inside her containment field. I'm sure that would be accepted. Of course it would be. Nobody would ever know the difference. Everybody would just be ignorant of all the things that the government hides like they already are. Like UFOs and stuff like that. Or there's a time loop. Oh god, he was right next to me the whole time! Dead. He was right behind me. How did I not see him? Oops. No, he wasn't an oop. He was just a regular bad guy. Ha ha ha. Get it? Oh, dang it. That's what I was afraid of. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Mouth is dry. Dry, dry, dry. Oh, that water bottle is deformed. It will not stand up. I'm sorry, Ahti. I did not mean to ruin your wet floor sign. Please forgive me. I should have just take over that control point I saw right before I died, and then I would have just spawned back right there. Now I gotta go through all this again. All this vent jumping. Something that randomly exploded down there. I pick this thing up. Does it count as me picking all this stuff up? Yeah, I guess so. Not that it matters, but I like the lore. The lore of all these cool objects of power that I never get to see, but I can read about. Are you gonna at least not make me fight all the bad guys again? Please. I hear one of them. There he is. Oh god, I Almost missed it. Here's something screeching down here. Ooh! You're all back. Thought only the one I didn't kill was gonna be here. That is a large stack of whatever I just picked up. Die, please. Ah, the base. It has dropped. What the heck? Oh, it's an elevator. I think we have reached the Blackrock Quarry. After it Harry Potters itself back into existence. Now the elevator works, yay! The Black Rock. Welcome to the Black Rock. Yippee! I completely missed. Yippee! Oh god. So glad I grabbed it. Missed. Didn't miss. So many enemies. Yes, throw themselves at themselves. Base dropped. I'm always happy when the base drops. Keeps reminding me of Burning Man because the temporary city of Burning Man is known as Black Rock City. Oh, I did not know that. I mean, they have a bunch of explosives in here and a really weird looking wall. I knew it was gonna work one time. One time I made it work, yay! Shortcut. I knew it. See, all these times I tried to throw an exploding forklift at a wall to open it up, it never worked. And then this one time it finally worked. Paid off. Wait, this is going back where I came. It's a very large area. Ooh, something to read, my favorite. Base drops remind me of Burning Man 2. We need additional diamond blades ASAP, continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Ah, I get it. They were eating up drill bits trying to... What? Go down there. It's a spike! I thought there was only one spike, and I thought they had them contained. That's moving. That's a little unsettling. What's up there? There's a lot of different directions to go in this area.
Whoa.
I was just about to say exactly the same thing. Look at the... That's cool. Look at the sky. Holy cow. It's like a completely different dimension. I want to see what's up here. There's got to be some secrets up here. Look at that. I found a secret. Can I make it across there? I thought I made it. I bet you I can. Wonder what's down there. Gotta be something down there past that thing, but I don't want to risk it right now. Maybe later. It's like the pro strats. I swear there's got to be a way you can jump across there. Otherwise, what's the purpose? Secret? Secret. It's back at the beginning, right? Yeah, because that's all the blue stuff from the guys I killed. I wonder if I can jump across that if I use 2 bursts. Oh, I did it! That wasn't even hard. That was unexpected. Base has not dropped. Bad guy behind me? Somewhere? Oh, wow. It's like platforms that I can jump and skip across. I don't want to right now, though. I want to see where this door leads. Shortcut? Yes. Indeed, it is a shortcut. Weird. So I guess we jump across and see what happens. Oh, I almost didn't make it. Oh god! Kill things, please? Oh no, there's another rocket launcher dude down there. They can't kill me, I'm way up here. You dummies. You guys suck. Oh wow, okay, well. So much for smack talk. Oh god! Oh, thank you for falling in the crack. I would have died. Don't back up. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go from here. It seemed like a good idea at the time. And I got here and I'm like, where do I go? Is that where I go? Still a rocket launcher guy down there. Got you running. Can you grab the wire? I don't think so. I've never been able to in the past. Let's jump over that way first, though. Made it. Oh, that just brings me back around there. I mean, there's only one way to try, which is just jump. Oh, nope, that didn't work. It was worth a shot, though. Alright, now where are we going? It almost seems like that's a secret area that you can get to somehow if you have like the right skills, but I don't have the right skills yet. Black Rock Quarry, okay, back where we were going. We got sidetracked all kinds of ways. Let's see. Excuse me. This way. Oh god, I almost fell down there. Forgot where I was going. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was creepy. Well, since we're here, might as well look. Ah! Ah! What the heck? They're zombies. Excuse me. Linda, I saw David last night. I was working late in the quarry when he stumbled out from behind some black rock. Looked like hell. I called up to medical right away. He was half starved. He's been missing for 2 weeks, so I guess that's not a surprise. While I was waiting for someone to come help, he kept telling me about some carving, something about an ancient tree. I couldn't really understand him. When the medics came, they brought security. They grabbed David and hauled him off. They interrogated me for a couple hours about what David told me. Anyway, I know you're on the next shift, so I thought I'd leave this for you. He was your husband. You have a right to know. The way security was acting, well, I don't know if we're going to see David ever again. I'm so sorry, Linda. Burn this after you read it. What the heck is going on in this place? Those guys were like zombies. Like, their head was like half open. Their brains were exposed. Well, at least I found out what was behind Spike. I gotta find my way around Spike. Nice, Spike. Good, Spike. Don't come after me, Spike. Made it. I'm so good at this. Now don't fall this time. So if workers work in the Black Rock Quarry too long, they turn into those zombie things. And then they start muttering about a tree. Shortcut. All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it's still a part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for your understanding. Is that a reference to the, cigarette and ashtray maze that they talked about earlier? So it's a good thing I adjusted the darkness issue, because I'm guessing we probably wouldn't be able to see anything in this area. So it already seems pretty dark as it is. Where do I want to go? I was just thinking to myself, it's pretty dark in here. Yeah. Activate the explosives. Where are those at? Right in the middle of the quarry, apparently. I can see fine. Settings are good. Good. Let's keep looking up first, and then we'll come back to the middle and figure out what we're supposed to do. I don't want to make halfway progress towards the top and then fall all the way down and have to start all over again later. Whoops. Can't quite make it up there. That's where we came in at, right? That way, I think. Yeah. So we made it all the way around. Yeah, there's the stairs we climbed at the beginning. So we've seen pretty much everything there is to see. Now it's time to kill. Surprise! Got him. Surprise! Didn't get him. I get completely lost in settings like this. Yeah, I was for a second too, which is why I'm glad I kind of got my bearings and refound where the beginning was. Man, my throw move is so powerful now. I can pretty much kill anything with just that. As you can see. Oh boy! I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help. Holy massive amounts of machinery falling all over the place. Got him. This guy's gotta go. Almost crushed myself. Dang it. Nice, 2 for 1. Big fat boy. He's gonna get me. Oh man. These fights are intense. Ah, stop it! Where'd he go? He just disappeared on his own. The base dropped. Quarry incident. During my weekly safety inspection of the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. Excuse me, goodness. Sorry. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally blank. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. What city? What is he talking about? Oh, I get it. Nope, not what I want. You know what I want. Give it to me. Yeah, now we can make it go boom. Oh, look at all the black rock we just got. Sweet. I have enough HRAs for everybody.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
So up, thank you. That spike is coming. Both spikes are coming. Run! How do we get out? How do we get out? How do we get out? I forget which way. Not that way. The base has dropped. We destroy this? No. Does not look like it. Kind of looks like it should be able to, but it's not. Maybe if we use something bigger. Nope. Now we're trapped. Run! 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 Juke it! Gotta find a way out of here. Ooh, he's coming. How do we get out of here? I'm scared. I just want to go home. Stay off the ground at all costs. There we go. Sweet. Oh god. There's more of them. Wait, wasn't there a shortcut door that we opened earlier that we can use to get the heck out of here? I don't know. I don't remember. Like you said, I get completely lost in these kinds of settings. Dash, dash? No, come on. Explosives. More explosives. Ah, I'm getting killed. Run. Just run. Big boy, go boom. Close the door. Close the door. We don't ever need to go back in there again. Oh god, they're coming. Excuse me? Can they come in here? Where are we supposed to be taking this? Let's just get out of here for now. And then we can figure out where we're supposed to be taking it. Central Executive Office. Got it. On the way. See, fast travel works well in games like these. Otherwise, it would take like an hour just to get from one floor to another. Hey, we got new soldiers here.
No hiss followed you in, right?
Sweet.
Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it? She knows.
I don't know anything about
17 years I've waited.
Sorry. Good luck.
Your brother is here.
Oh.
He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event.
P?
He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond.
Oh, so her brother could talk to Polaris
Are you
too?
with him now?
So you kidnapped him.
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about
Yikes.
this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
Oh boy.
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone.
Well, yeah, I'm the director, so I don't need your permission to watch it, you know?
It's dangerous.
Kind of run the place. I'm your
Do not
boss.
let him out.
In case you
Director
forgot.
Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Jesse is scrawled on the walls. That must be his containment room. Yeah, there he is. This game is getting deep, Chad. I agree. There's a lot of layers to the story here. And just at the right time for us to say goodnight for tonight. It's definitely getting interesting. I think, I'm not going to say I think we're getting close to the end because we've only played like 6 or 7 hours of it, but I'd say we're probably about halfway now. I'm kind of interested to know that the next mission is to go find her brother because there's still so much game left. I'm not entirely sure what happens when we go find him. I don't know if he like gets out, dies. I don't know what happens from here. I know nothing about this game when I came into it, so but I'm enjoying it. It's really interesting. The writing is crazy. The sci-fi aspect of it is really cool, and it's definitely a unique idea. Not anything like I've ever played before. Not anything like anything I've ever played before. I can't talk tonight. I must be tired. But thanks for coming. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of this game, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.